Hello, dear friends. Most welcome to this small discussion, powerful discussion about the company from Vietnam, Vinfast. My dear friends, have you ever looked at a company and wondered how on earth did they build something this massive? Not just a successful company, an entire empire. Imagine a business that builds luxury townships, runs universities, owns electric taxi services, manufactures electric vehicles, operates resorts, theme parks, shopping destinations, and all of these businesses strengthen each other. Sounds unbelievable? Well, that's exactly what one company from Vietnam has done. And today, I'm not here to talk about electric vehicles. I'm not here to review a car. I'm here because hidden inside this story are 10 business lessons that every coach, expert, trainer, and consultant must understand before the next decade begins. Because whether you sell coaching, courses, consulting, training, or your knowledge, these lessons can completely change the way you build your business. So let's begin. Lesson number one, stop building courses, start building an ecosystem. Most coaches wake up every morning asking, what course should I launch next? Wrong question. The better question is, what world am I inviting my clients into? Create a world. Look at this company. They did not wake up one day and say, let's make electric cars. No, they built homes, then education, then transportation, then tourism, then electric vehicles, then charging infrastructure, then ride hailing. Every business feeds another business. Now think about your coaching business. Someone downloads your free guide, then joins your WhatsApp community, then attends your webinar, then buys your starter program, then joins your flagship coaching, then your mastermind, then your certification, then your membership. Now ask yourself, did you sell one course or did you build an ecosystem? Here is a punchline. Products make money, ecosystems create empires. Products make money, ecosystems create empires. Another one. Courses are purchased, ecosystems are lived. And here is something most coaches never realize. When all you sell is one course, every month starts from zero. But when you build an ecosystem, every customer naturally discovers the next step. Your marketing becomes easier, your retention becomes stronger, and your revenue becomes predictable. The goal is not to make one sale. The goal is to create a journey people never want to leave. Lesson number two. Don't sell knowledge, sell a mission. One thing caught my attention when the leadership was asked, why did you enter the automobile business? They did not start talking about horsepower, battery size, technology, or engineering. Instead, they said something much bigger. They said, our goal is to positively impact people's lives. Think about that. Cars are simply their vehicle. The mission is the real product. Now, let me ask you something. If someone visits your website today, can they clearly understand what mission you are fighting for? Or do they simply see another coach selling another course? Listen carefully. Nobody wakes up dreaming, I wish I could buy another online course. People wake up thinking, I wish I could change my life. Your audience doesn't buy modules, they buy hope. They don't buy coaching calls, they buy transformation. They don't buy Zoom meetings, they buy a better future. That's why your mission must always be bigger than your product. Here is a line worth remembering. People compare products, people commit to missions, and another, a course answers a question, a mission answers a purpose. The strongest coaching brands in the world are not remembered because they had the best curriculum. They are remembered because they stood for something bigger than themselves. So don't ask, what should I sell next? Ask, what movement am I building? Because movements create communities. Communities create trust, and trust builds businesses that survive for decades. Lesson number three, speed beats perfection every single time. One thing amazed me, the company was not moving slowly, they were moving at unbelievable speed. Factories, manufacturing, expansion, showrooms, everything was happening fast. In fact, one of their manufacturing plants in India was completed in just 17 months. And the company describes speed as one of its biggest strengths. And you know, I know money loves speed. Now compare that with the coaching industry. I will launch after my website is perfect. I will start YouTube after buying a better camera. I will post when I become more confident. I will start my webinar next month, next year, next lifetime. Here is a truth nobody likes to hear. Perfection is often fear wearing expensive clothes. Perfection is often fear wearing expensive clothes. And another, done has earned more money than perfect ever will. Some people have been designing logos for 6 months. Others have uploaded 600 videos. Guess who is winning? Business rewards execution, my dear friends, not intention. So here is your challenge. Instead of asking, is it perfect? Ask, is it helpful? Because your audience does not need perfection. They need progress. Lesson number 4. Think bigger than your city. One thing impressed me, this company never behaved like a local company. From the beginning, they built with global ambition. And today, they are expanding into India with confidence. Now, let me ask you, how many invisible borders have you created in your own mind? I only coach people in my city. My English is not perfect. My audience is too small. I don't think international clients will buy. Who told you that? The internet has already removed borders. Only your thinking has not. Here is a punchline for you. Small thinking creates small businesses. Global thinking creates global opportunities. Don't become famous in one colony. Become valuable to the entire world. Become valuable to the entire world. My dear friends, knowledge has no passport. Transformation has no nationality. If your solution works, the world is your market. And lesson number 5, people don't buy because they understand. They buy because they feel safe. When entering India, this company Vinfast knew something important. Buying a new automobile brand feels risky. So instead of asking customers to trust blindly, they reduce the risk. Long battery warranty, free charging, free maintenance, buyback assurance. Every offer answered a fear before the customer could even ask the question. Now think about your coaching business. Do people hesitate because your price is high? Usually no. They hesitate because they are uncertain. What if this doesn't work? What if I can't implement? What if I get stuck? My dear friend, your job is not to pressure people. Your job is to remove fear. Maybe it's community support, maybe it's templates, maybe it's accountability, maybe it's implementation sessions, maybe it's ongoing mentoring. Here is a line to remember. Every objection is simply an unanswered question. Answer enough questions, and sales become conversations instead of convincing. Lesson number 6, don't sell first, build trust first. Notice something interesting. Before talking about products, the story showed the university, the township, the manufacturing, the vision, the innovation. Trust was built first. Sales come later. Unfortunately, many coaches do the opposite. First post, join my program. Second post, limited seats. Third post, offer ending tonight. Relax. People buy from people they trust, not people who shout the loudest. Teach generously. Share stories, share problems, solve the problems, give clarity. When people start saying, this person has already helped me for free, my dear friends, selling becomes natural. Trust is the shortest sales funnel in the world. Trust is the shortest sales funnel in the world. And now, lesson number 7, don't solve one problem, solve the entire journey. This company Vinfast, Vingroup, did not just manufacture electric vehicles. They built charging infrastructure, they built mobility services, they built the ecosystem around the customer. Now ask yourself, what happens after someone buys your course? Do you disappear, or do you guide them until they get results? Results don't happen because people bought. Results happen because people implemented. Results happen because people implement it. So don't just become a teacher, become a transformation partner. My dear friends, remember this: information changes minds, implementation changes lives. And now, lesson number 8, winners enter before the crowd. Back in 2023, the EV market was still very small. Many companies waited. This company didn't. They invested before everyone became convinced. That is how leaders think. Followers wait for certainty, leaders create certainty. How many opportunities are you delaying today? AI, content, personal branding, communities, automation. Every year you wait, competition doubles. Opportunities shrinks. Here is the punchline for you. The best time to become visible was yesterday. The second best time is today. And now lesson number 9. Don't build customers, build believers. One statement from the CEO stood out. He did not want people to remember the company as one that sells cars. He wanted people to remember it as a company that created positive change and built a lasting legacy. That's the difference between a brand and a business. Customers compare prices. Believers defend your brand. Customers may leave. Believers bring more people. So ask yourself, are people joining your program or are they joining your vision? Because communities are built by belief, not by discounts. And lesson number 10, build something that outlives you. The final message was not about profits. It wasn't about market share. It wasn't even about cars. It was about future generations. It was about vision. It was about legacy. And that's where I want to leave you with one final thought. 20 years from now, will people remember the price of your course? Probably not. Will they remember your logo? Maybe, but they will always remember how you made them feel, how you changed their life, how you helped them believe in themselves again. That's our legacy. And here is the final super punchline for you. Income feeds your family, impact feeds society. Income feeds your family, impact feeds society. And legacy feeds generations. So tell me in the comment section what you want to create: income, impact, or legacy. So my dear friends, what did we learn from this remarkable business story today? That the future does not belong to the coach with the most courses. It belongs to the coach with the strongest ecosystem. The future belongs to those who move fast, who think globally, who build trust before transactions, who remove fear before asking for a sale, who create movements instead of merely marketing, and who build businesses that continue creating impact long after they are gone. My dear friends, if you are serious about becoming more than just another coach, stop asking, what should I sell next? Start asking, what kind of legacy am I building? Because that single question can change the next 10 years of your business. If you are a coach, expert, trainer, or consultant who wants to build an ecosystem instead of just selling courses, join my community, subscribe to this channel, and let's build a business that creates income, impact, and lasting legacy together. See you in the next video. Thank you very much. Take care.